Hey, what's up? I'm back doing another Sims build, and this time I wanted to make the art studio of my dreams because I do a lot of traditional art, a lot of drawing, a lot of painting, and I just thought it would be a fun build to do. Very simple premise. Let's get building. So, I don't have very many worlds right now. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I'm used to building with all the worlds for illegal reasons, but I think I'm gonna build it in Oasis Springs just because I live in Los Angeles, and Oasis Springs is like the closest, aside from the Get Famous pack, which that world is disgusting anyway. So, and I want it on like a smaller plot because it's not going to be that big of a build. I am very much into smaller builds. It's very difficult to make like a really big house and make the entire house look good. And this is just an art studio anyway. You don't need a mansion for an art studio. So I'm thinking in my head, I want it to be like the art space is on the bottom, and then there's like a loft up top that has all the living space, like a studio almost, instead of like a one bedroom or anything. So we'll see how that works. I'm trying to hold myself accountable for the vision I have in my head. So that's the vision, just so you know. And I don't know how much outdoor space there's going to be. I would love to do like a balcony or something. I don't usually make very detailed outdoor spaces. It's going to be a weirdly shaped build. But I'm probably going to do it in like a modern style because this is my dream art studio and I like modern builds. I like how many windows they have. I'm very much a sucker for sunlight, which is why my window is always open even though it's hot as in here with the sun shining in. Especially with the quarantine, it's been like I didn't realize how severely I needed sunlight. But I'm going to try to get this build done a little faster than I got the last one done because I had like an hour and a half of footage to go through. And it should not have been that much. See, I can't remember how they work. So I was like, that can be an outdoor balcony, but it can't if I want this to be a loft. We'll just make that a fence. Yes, perfect. Okay, so that's the ladder that goes up to the loft, and now we need fencing to replace that wall. There's really not a lot of great fences to choose from when you don't have a lot of the packs. That's like clean. Okay, let's try that. Once I get lights in here, I'll be able to actually see what the fuck is happening. It's gonna be a tall building. Now I just want a whole lot of windows. And I need a door. Modern door, where are you at? I could do like one of this big sliding doors. Since it's like a studio space, I feel like that kind of makes sense to have that leading into like the workshop windows. I usually just use the same big windows over and over again if I start to use big windows during a build. Why do I always have to burp? Does it make sense for the ladder to be next to a window? Maybe. I'm probably going to say this a million times over, but I use so many fucking windows in my builds. I might put another sliding glass door back here so that it opens out into the, even though this is like supposed to be an art studio, I might put a pool back here as well. It's my dream. This. The plaster is so nice. These swatches are so pretty. And then if you just do the white on top, it's like just a nice accent of color. I want like a tiny outcropping here. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, we got the shell settled. Just need the roof. I could do like a glass roof on one of the bits too, I guess. But I don't normally fudge with that because they're so, like, getting them to look normal is a true hassle. Like, I could put one here. Yeah, we'll try it. I guess I have to build a roof for it first, right? That was the undo button, not the rotate button. Close, though. Close. I feel like that's too much. I think that makes more sense. I swear to God, they did not have these in white before. They definitely updated this. I think that looks okay. I don't know. Every time I put a roof tile on, it looks ugly, so that's fine. Do we want that? It's like giving it a little top hat. I think I like it with the top hat. I might do landscaping first now just because I have infinite money. I like this much better than a starter home because I can use the pretty appliances. This would be a sick garage area if we had cars, which we never will. Should I put bb.move objects on earlier this time? Cheat is on. I kind of want like flower beds, but I really don't feel like sifting through all of the debug objects to try to find them. But it would look good. I'll consider it. That do be how Los Angeles greenery looks. What's the word for like formed greenery? Landscaping? I'm really not doing so hot with the words today. If for some reason you're watching this and you don't think you're very good at building, I'm telling you, just like terrain painting the edges really adds a lot of depth. That was it. Like, it automatically adds so much depth that wasn't there before. Like, if I get rid of that now, as simple as that. If you're looking for some tips and tricks, those are my tips and tricks. It took me a long time to realize that I actually need to use terrain paint, and it's not just like there for fun. Mostly because I started looking at EA builds and I noticed that they had terrain paint, and I was like, you know what, that makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna put more concrete out here. Or maybe I'll do like fake grass, because that's another thing that Los Angeles has a whole lot of, is like turf, which I had no idea before I moved out here. A lot of our neighbors have like turf, and I haven't seen that shit since like high school on the football field. Maybe I'll just have the grass underneath chairs, and then I'll do the little pool right here. I really thought there would be more room for a pool back here. It's okay, a little pool is better than no pool. I would kill to have a little pool right now, I gotta say. Welcome back to Slouch City, featuring yours truly. I want lounge chairs. That's tranquil. Okay, that's like a semi-acceptable outdoor area. On to the inside. I'm gonna do the bottom half first, the art studio half. So the first thing we need, obviously, is an easel. I want like a boombox, because personally when I'm doing art, I would want to listen to music. I need like a desk with a computer too, so that she can do like Photoshop edits. I like that one. I really like warm wood tones. That's my favorite. Every illustrator needs a good MacBook Pro. Does it come in different? Oh, it does. That's perfect. Ooh, painting canvas historic. Okay, a mirror kind of makes sense, because when you're drawing, a lot of the time you end up using yourself as reference. It's right there. Oh my god. That took so long. I do wish that I had like paintings that my sim had done to hang up in here, but I'm not gonna go through the trouble of like having a sim come in and paint things, because that is just way above my pay grade. I feel like concrete can stay because it makes sense to have a concrete floor. I think I'm gonna go with one of these. It's like a nice pop of color. I feel like I could have an accent wall down here and it wouldn't be too crazy. Like, one of these walls could definitely be brick. White wallpaper is the only correct answer. I could put another easel since it does seem like empty. There it is, the sketch pad. Why was that not in the computer section? I really thought that I didn't have that anymore. I'm so glad that I do, because I love that item. Oh my god, there's another easel? Holy shit. Maybe we'll just put one in storage over here, you know? Like, sometimes she uses it. Why are there so many different easels? I could just put this in the middle so that it takes up more visual space. Okay. I like that. Oh my god. I would do a lot more art if I was in there. Why did I say it like that? Now for the lofted part. I might put her bathroom here, even though in real life you wouldn't want yourself to be exposed. I mean, listen, the reason I'm putting it here is because I would love to have a bathroom with that much natural light. I don't really care who sees me, so long as I'm having a great time, you know? And she needs a light. She probably needs a light here too. I would love to do like one of the super tall ones, because I never use those. Assuming there are even any super tall ones in any of the packs that I have. I feel like that's good enough for me though. It doesn't look very impressive from the window like I wanted it to, but we'll work with what we got. Okay. Now this is like the studio space, like the not art studio, but like the apartment studio. I think the kitchen is gonna go against like this wall, and I really want to use custom content, but I won't. I will make this accessible. I'll post it on the gallery when I'm done. I need a stove and a fridge. I always draw the counters first and then delete the ones that I want to be the oven and the fridge. Is that weird? Why am I gonna buy a cheap ass sink? I got money. I hate that a lot of, like, I get that they wanted to make the lights realistic in the way that they drop off, but a lot of the lights do absolutely fuck all when you put them in there. This custom content flooring is like my favorite. It's so clean. I might do that one and then put pops of color. I actually like that. I'm just gonna get lower and lower in the frame throughout the entire video. I want a rug underneath. I really like this round one. I like using round rugs. That's pretty cute. Oh, I like this painting. I've never seen this. Huh. That's why I've never seen it. It's like a photograph you can take. I like that. Oh, I need like cabinets for my kitchen. I always forget to put cabinets and it really shows because it makes your kitchen look so much worse. I don't think that these have a matching cabinet. That's fine. The Harbinger. The Harbinger. I don't know. Why is it gray instead of, or tan instead of white on top? That's why, because it's not the same one. Big brain over here. Alright, now I just need my sink back, and then we're back in business. That's cute. And that's why I don't know where I was going with that. I like the microscope photos. Don't so much like the space ones, though, not gonna lie. A little too Tumblr for me. Not into that galaxy print, you know? It's okay if you are. Just a little basic, that's all. On to the bathroom. You know she needs a beautiful bathtub in like the corner of these windows. I don't care who sees me taking a bath. This is where I want to bathe. I might use custom content just for like these decorations. That's from the Potterhead pack, if you were wondering. That has a lot of nice like tiny decor items. If you're looking for decor items, I strongly recommend it. I might do like a, if you're interested, because there are like a million of these already, but I might do like a CC that I use, like mods that I have, if you're interested in that for some reason. But most of the ones I have are like the really basic ones that most Sims YouTubers have. So you could watch literally like anyone's mod pack video and it's probably the same exact mods that I use. I'm really saving the most important part for last, but that's fine. I love the idea of having a bunch of plants in my bathroom, like in my dreams. Oh, you know what? Will this fit? No, I think it works. Oh yeah, I would love. I really should put the walls down so that I don't have to swoop around all the time. I just like building with the walls up because it gives me a better idea of what it will actually look like. I don't know why it matters, but it does. Because I play with the walls. Well, no, sometimes I play with the walls up too, which is chaotic evil, honestly. Oh, but see, now I need the walls up to put toilet paper. I'm not gonna forget. I should put a mirror out by her bed as well, probably. Alright, this is like a super big bathroom for absolutely no reason, but I kind of vibe with it. I'm gonna put one there just so it's not like over her bed, like some freak shit. It's just looking at the dining table, you know, very innocently. I just need a light in the bathroom, and I think I actually remembered everything this time. Like, I think that's it. She could use another plant or two, like in some places, but you could always use more plants, so. She doesn't have a nightstand or a dresser, but I don't think that really matters. Who even has a dresser anymore? Who needs storage in The Sims? We don't need the house to be that functional. I think that's it. This is still like an hour-long video. I think this turned out much nicer than my last build. I know some of you said you liked that build, but I promise you that was not very good. Like, I don't typically do builds in that style, so because I didn't look at reference photos, I had like no idea what the actual architecture should look like. But so I think this one is a little more like, just because this is the kind of architecture I see in Los Angeles all the time, so it's much easier for me to gravitate towards this. Welcome to my build. Let's take a look inside. I still don't quite know how to do the tab menu, so we're just gonna do it like this. Have all my little easels. I have my drawing tablet, the painting storage, more paintings, drawings on the wall from anatomy studies, a mirror to see yourself, be able to check reference, some plants, and then you go out here through the sliding glass door and there's a pool. It's a little relaxing area, which would be so nice to go to. And then if you take the ladder upstairs, you end up in the loft area, the bedroom area. She has this little kitchen right here, and then these planters where she can grow food if she wants to. Her little bed over here with the fan because it must be so hot. And then here's the bathroom where everyone can see what you're doing, but honestly, who cares because it's a beautiful bathroom. Thanks for watching. Did you like this build better than the last one? If you watched the last one? If you didn't watch the last one, feel free to check it out. I built a house for Poppy from Animal Crossing. I plan on doing more of those soon, but I just wanted to do like a non-themed build. I've just been really missing having a space to do art, so this is sort of my dream vacation right now. Like, comment, subscribe if you so desire, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!